If you clicked on this video, this means you're interested in branding your service to look like the premium brand you know it has the potential to be. You are going to get real life branding advice from a professional, someone who has been in the branding and design industry for over 10 years now. My name is Rikalyn Salman, and I'm a brand strategist and a design consultant, and I help service-based businesses attract more customers to their business and increase their visibility online. So let's get right into it. But first, I want to ask you a question. How many times have you gone online to look for a service provider or even a product? Every single time, right? If you're anything like me, you either go to Instagram or Google to find what you're looking for. And guess what? Your potential audience is actually no different. 1.79 billion people bought something online last year. And on top of that, 70% of small to mid-sized businesses are investing more into their digital presence. And you know why? Because when you're growing a business, if you're not investing into having a brand that can be visible online and is positioned as the only choice for your ideal customer, you are leaving money on the figurative table. When your potential audience sees your brand online, it takes 0.05 seconds for your potential clients to form an opinion about your brand. And this is why I get so excited about this stuff. So if you watch the entire video, at the end of it, you're going to have a much better understanding of how you need to go about branding your service to look like the premium brand that you are and that you deserve to be in the online space. And these are the tips that I personally have not seen on YouTube to date, so I'm actually really sure they're going to be helpful for you. So the first step is that you need to ensure you look cohesive across all platforms. Decide on the colors, the logo, and the supporting elements that you want to use to represent your brand. Now, that's the obvious part when it comes to branding. However, the parts that I hardly hear is if you're launching a program that's separate from your standard offer, and by offer, I mean that program or that course, whatever package that you've put together to decide how you want to serve people. So if you're launching a program that's separate to your standard offer, it helps when you can create a different look for that. Why? So that right away, people understand that this is something different that you're offering. So for example, what is the name that you're going to give it? Maybe have a simple text-based logo or a symbol, depending on your design skill set, that you can put on your artwork or correspondence that speaks about that particular program. The colors can be similar to your standard brand colors, but maybe it can have supporting elements that helps the visuals to feel different so that immediately people are aware that you're speaking about something different. Step number 2. Get your messaging right. Once you look good, you now have to sound good. You could be saying the right thing, but if you're saying it to the wrong people, then you still have a problem. Or, and this one is actually usually the case, you could be saying the wrong thing to the right people, and then you have just as big of a problem. So what does that mean? With my clients, I actually go through various exercises in order for them to understand exactly who they're talking to in order to help them curate their messaging to effectively speak to the real problem that their target audience might have. For example, if you're a productivity coach, who is your specific audience? It can't be anyone who struggles to be productive in their day. It's important to pick a specific group of people. Is it working professionals? Is it moms? Is it entrepreneurs? The reason why this is important is because each of those groups of people have different problems. Entrepreneurs need to figure out which tasks to focus on more. Moms need to find balance between dealing with their children and maybe even working. Working professionals are dealing with their 9-to-5 and their home life. Once you know who you're speaking to, you'll have a better idea of the problems your audience have, which means you can relate to them better to help them solve their problem. If you think you need help figuring out who you're talking to, my Branding in a Day VIP event is happening soon. I'll be taking the entire day to help service providers just like you who are interested in branding, packaging, and growing online. By the end of it, you will have a better idea of who your target audience is, how to create the right course or program to help them, and doing it in a way that's profitable for you. Which brings me to the last point, packages. Step number 3. Once you figured out what you look like and what you sound like, now the fun part is putting together the right package that your ideal audience needs. First, you need to decide if it is a course or a program. Then think about what the common questions are that you get from your current clients. If you're not sure, ask them. Ask the people around you. Ask the people you've helped and find out from them, what was the thing that you did that was the most helpful? Based on that feedback and what people have said, what type of package do you think would be the most helpful? What aspects of what you offer is the most valuable to your target audience? You can decide whether to have 3 tiers of offerings or 1 main flagship offer. If you choose to do tiers, whichever part of your service leaves people with the best results should be at the most premium level. Let me know in the comments below if this was a helpful video for you. Creating a package on its own is very detailed and we only have a few minutes for this video, so there's only so much I can cover. But if you're interested in learning more about packaging and branding your offer, figuring out who you're talking to and curating the messaging specifically for them, as I mentioned before, I will be hosting the Branding in a Day VIP event, where we will be implementing and actually putting together your branding and packages to consistently attract your ideal audience on automation. So hit the link below if you're interested in learning more. And once again, my name is Rika and I'm a brand strategist and a design consultant. And I help service-based businesses increase their visibility and attract more customers through branding and design in the online space. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you think I'm cool, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.